Okay, and we're going to wrap up assignments in Canvas using Google Docs by looking at grading an assignment that has been turned in. Okay, so here I am in my teacher account again, and I'm in this class, but I don't even need to click on there because it tells me up here in my to-do list that I have homework to grade. So I can click on that. It will load it up for me. There's the assignment. Now you'll see that it's the only student that I've sent this to was myself. Orange arrow means it's been turned in, but it has not been graded yet. And what I can do now is view the rubric. And all I have to do is look at what they've given for each answer and decide how many points it's worth according to the rubric. So let's look at number 1. A variable is a letter in an equation that represents a number. It's called a variable because it can represent any number and it may change to represent any number. Well, that seems to be a pretty complete definition, at least in the 6th grade standpoint. A constant. A constant is a letter in the equation that does not change. Okay, well, a constant, not necessarily a letter, not a letter. Constants are numbers that do not change, so I'm going to give them an incomplete definition, maybe even borderline incorrect, but perhaps they just put letter because they'd used the word letter in the previous. So I'll give them the benefit of the doubt, especially since it's me. And lastly, the coefficient. Coefficient is in from. I would assume they meant in front, but probably just a typo there. So I'm going to give them a complete definition on that one. And then I go down to the bottom here, 2 questions left, and I'm going to look at their reasoning as well as their answer. Okay, in this case, 3x plus 4 equals 25. They took 4 from both sides to show me that that leaves 3x equals 21. Divide each side by the coefficient, or could have just said divide each side by 3. So now x equals 7. The answer is 7. 7 is what they put for their answer. Awesome. Next one, 5y minus 12 equals 8. Add 12 to both sides. So now they are left with 5y equals 20. Divide each side by the coefficient. Y equals 5. Up. Minor error here. Okay, computational error, because if they divided 20 by 5, they should have gotten 4. So I'm going to give them a 4. They got the wrong answer, but they did take me through the steps, and they did show me that they had the understanding. Okay, when that's done, I click Save. Got 23 out of 25. If I want to at this point, I can give them a written comment. I could attach a file if I need to. I could give them a video comment, or just speech recognition where it does the typing for me. If I don't want to do any of those, and it does, notice it shows here for the student, they're going to see what they got for a grade and why. Okay, I'm not doing any comments, so there's nothing to submit. Notice that my yellow circle has turned to a green check. So this is graded, and the student can see that grade now. Also at this point, I can still add comments or make notes on the text that's on the document itself. Okay, so if I want to add a comment to right here where it says from, and I'm just going to tell them I assume this was a typo and that you meant front. Okay, and so their comment is there for them to see. I can do drawings if I want to using the drawing tool. Let's see that here I want to circle that. Let's go back and make a comment. And I will put 20 divided by 5 is 4! Exclamation point. Okay, so now that comment is in there for the student to see as well. If they look at that and say, oh, why did I get that wrong? I can't figure it out. So that's pretty much it. Lots of things you can do from this point, but that's the basics of it, and play around with it. It's pretty cool.